Hey, what's up guys, SliceFrags here, and today we're going to be going over Apex's resident bamboozler, Mirage, and why, or should, you play him. Before we get started, we gotta thank today's sponsor, nobody. So if you like the video, like and subscribe for more. First, let's start by going over his abilities. Mirage is tactical, psych out, releases a decoy in whatever direction you're looking at, and said decoy will copy your current stance, so if you're crouching, it will crouch walk, and the same goes if you're walking or sprinting. Decoys can be manually controlled by clicking whatever is your utility use button on your system. So for example, on Xbox, it's down on the D-pad, and on PC, it is defaultly bound to H. When Mirage decoys are shot, it will ping the shooter's location. It doesn't matter if it's being manually controlled or not. Mirage decoys have a total of 45 HP. You can use this to your advantage by using decoys to collect information while you are still in cover, or distract your enemies and flank from a different location. And finally, while skydiving, you are allotted 2 sets of decoy teams that will fly to whatever direction you're looking at. This can be used from the jump ship, jump towers, and Valkyrie's ult. Next, we have Mirage's ultimate, Life of the Party. When activated, Mirage will turn invisible for 1 second, and 5 Mirage clones will be spawned where you are standing and copy your moves exactly like they are manually controlled psych out decoys. Just like the psych out decoys, they will also have 45 HP. However, within 5 meters of you, your light emitters on your arms will shine blue, giving away that you are a real person rather than a decoy. Finally, we have Mirage's passive. When you see it, now you see me. When reviving or respawning teammates, you will turn fully invisible. However, within 5 meters, your emitters will shine blue just like in your ultimate. When downed, you will leave behind a downed decoy and turn fully invisible, allowing you to crawl away. Taking control of psych out decoys while down will also display them as down, adding another layer of trickery to your bamboozleness. That was the stupidest fucking. Now, onto why would you play Mirage? Number 1. He's the sexiest character in the game, and it's not even close for the second place runner-up. 2. He's a great duelist. While team play abilities are limited, Mirage is granted a pure duelist armament. While higher level players may not shoot at a decoy, the slight hesitation when scanning the target to confirm that it's not a real person can give you the upper hand in a fight. This can also be used to your advantage because if your opponent is not shooting at your decoys, you can take the opportunity to act as a decoy yourself to burn a free rotation behind the enemy. Due to the nature of Mirage's ultimate, it can be used to help out your team because popping it can cause confusion for an opposing team, allowing your team to gain an advantage or an opportunity to get away from a fight that you're losing. Number 3. Escape abilities. When used properly, Mirage's ult is an amazing tool to help escape situations that other legends simply can't. The 1 second of invisibility is majorly important in that regard. Breaking line of sight and popping your ult will make it next to impossible to find out which Mirage is the real Mirage, which makes it important to not run in a straight line when you pop your ult. Once you pop your ult, change directions to throw off the opponents. And also, running in circles does help confuse opponents even more. Another thing about his ultimate is that if you want to take the risk, you can use his ultimate as a great tool for rescue operations. You can get in, grab your teammate's banner, pop your ult, and run in a random direction and confuse and bamboozle all the enemies in the area. And finally, number 4, support abilities. Due to his ability to turn invisible when reviving, Mirage is a top tier candidate for gold backpack when possible. Playing Mirage can allow for revives in the open that normally wouldn't be possible. However, use caution when reviving with enemies nearby because you still do make a lot of noise and have the glow within 5 meters on your arms. And also one of his most forgotten about abilities that even most Mirage mains just completely block out of their mind. He does turn invisible when he's respawning teammates, so this does allow for in the open respawns while you're being shot at. Now, is Mirage a right choice for you? If you like taking 1v1s and getting into fights, he might be a great choice for you. He's an amazing duelist legend, and in a 1v1 situation is one of the most annoying characters when in the hands of a good Mirage. Mirage has a high skill ceiling, but a middling barrier for entry, meaning that you have to think a little bit harder than other legends if you're just starting out with him. When playing Mirage, you need to think a little bit differently. You can't just think about what you're going to do or what you're doing next. You need to also think about how your enemies are going to react to your decoys. Because if you just send them out for no reason at all, they're not going to have any effect. So you need to be able to think from multiple points of view while in a fight. And the final thing about Mirage is that in higher tier lobbies like High Diamond, Masters, and Apex, he is not a meta pick. While meta pick rate does not determine how good a character actually is, for example, Mirage is 11th on pick rate, just know that he's probably not going to be the best in every situation at the higher tiers. But for lower tier characters, Mirage is an amazing pick because most lower tiers, low platinum to bronze, still shoot every single decoy and can't tell the difference between a real person and a decoy. So it's completely up to you that if you want to main him, you're just going to have to deal with the hardships of once you get to diamond, high diamond, plat. What the fuck, plat? Once you get to high diamond, masters, and maybe even apex, people might give you shit for the fact that, hey, you're playing a non-meta pick, what are you doing? So just keep that in mind. And with that, I'll leave the decision to you. So if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want more. I might be able to do more characters that, you know, I play, because I totally play other characters than Mirage, I swear. Hope you guys all enjoyed, so everyone stay safe. Have a good day, good night, good evening, or good morning. I don't know where you are, but just know Mirage beats out Loba on the sexiness scale. Don't at me.